Okie dokie, my beautiful readers, I am back. It is rather late at night. It is midnight, to be precise. And we are here with a book haul. So I got 13 books from Barnes & Noble. So I took the packing slips out without trying to see them. So I knew that I had all of them before I started. So let's see what these two are. So the one is Before I Let Go and How She Died and How I Lived. Okay. And here they are. These gorgeous, gorgeous books. In my opinion, all books are gorgeous, so it's not very hard for me to enjoy a book. So Marique Nijkamp also has a book called This Is Where It Ends, which is a school shooting book. So I'm excited to read her because I literally like it. It eats you up. Her writing eats you up. So the little synopsis is, put my head in my hands and I break. I hurt more fiercely than I ever have before. I cry. I cry for the girl I used to know who tried to help a world that didn't want to help her. I cry for the girl I used to know who kept my heart in the palm of her hand. But most of all, I cry for the girl who used to be my world, who deserved to have the galaxy at her feet. I would give up every single star in the night sky to have another day with her. Alright, so gonna be a tearjerker. That's okay. Okay, and so like this is definitely gonna be my thriller book, and I'm so excited to read it. Okay, so How She Lived, How She Died, How I Lived by Mary Crockett. I was one of 5. The 5 girls Kyle texted that day. The girls it could have been. Me, Lindsay Barrow, Taylor Averill, Blair Mattern, Jamie Strand. Only Jamie, beautiful, saintly Jamie, was kind enough to respond, and it got her killed. I've never read her before. Oh, it even has like some of like the text in it. Ooh. 2 books down, 11 books to go. Alrighty, so this one is Treasure Island, and it's a Barnes & Noble collectible. Let's take it out of the bag. Ooh! Okay, so I've never read Treasure Island. But look how pretty it is. And like it definitely like looks like a kid's book because like it's like for a younger audience, I'm pretty sure. But I'm so excited. Ooh, it has a map in it. That's one of my things that I have to do. So Treasure Island is by Robert Louis Stevenson. Okay, so this is one lamb book. And it's The Count of Monte Cristo, which is the book I'm going to read that intimidates me. Look how big it is. Like, it's not half my face, because, like, there's space here that I can touch, like I can poke my eyeball. But it's a big book, yo. So parts of the coloring on the pages, it got a little sparkly happy in certain spots, I think. Actually, I don't think it took it at all in those spots. Oh well, whatever. It even has a bookmark. So this will probably... Okay, I really don't want to be this person, but like if you send me a damaged book, I'm gonna be pissed. Now, the most exciting one, the big bags. Okay, so this book I'm so excited for, and it's damaged. Well, that's okay, because this is why I'm doing the book haul, because I want to read this tomorrow. So, this is called Not That Bad, and it's edited by Roxane Gay, That's important to note because it is actually essays by a bunch of people. And it is a anthology. It's collected original and previously published pieces that address what it means to live in a world where women have to measure the harassment, violence, and aggression they face, and where they are routinely second-guessed, blown off, discredited, denigrated, besmirched, belittled, patronized, mocked, shamed, gaslit, insulted, and bullied for speaking out. Highlighting the stories of well-known actors, writers, and experts, as well as new voices being published for the first time, Not That Bad covers a wide range of topics and experiences, from an exploration of the rape epidemic embedded in the refugee crisis to first-person accounts of child molestation and street harassment. Often deeply personal and always unflinchingly honest, this provocation collection both reflects the world we live in and offers a call to arms insisting that Not That Bad must no longer be good enough. And I'm so freaking lit. You see it every day. Men trying to describe the female experience. What a female experienced as she was being raped. Don't freaking tell me what I experienced while I was being raped. You don't know. You can't know. Because guess what? You weren't. And if people say, but men are raped too, fucking slap them in the face. Because men are raped is its own sentence. You don't dismiss a female victim's, hopefully in her future survivor. You don't dismiss her because men are also victimized. We are all victims, hoping to one day become survivors. And if you... Okay, I'm gonna get off my high horse. I'm a little angry. Anyway, so I'm really excited to read that book. Okay, so this is my self-help book that I'm gonna read. It's called The Empath Experience, What to Do When You Feel Everything. Okay, I think this is Bellwether because it has stars on it. And I'm right. Oh, okay. I forgot to tell you who this was by. The Empath Experience is by Sydney Campos. Yes. Okay. So Bellwether is by Susanna Kearsley. And it is this. The house seemed intent on guarding what it knew, but we all learned by the end of it that secrets aren't such easy things to keep. At a time of divided loyalties and family strife, forbidden love blooms between a captured French-Canadian lieutenant and the daughter of the house where he is unwilling and unwelcome guest. I can't read today. Local legend has it that their story ended tragically, but centuries later, the clues they left behind slowly unveil another fate entirely. This book feels cool. Sorry, got distracted. So this is called Tribe, on Homecoming and Belonging. It is by Sebastian Junger. And Professor Karshner, I got this for you. Not really for you, it's for me, but I got it because of you. So, I literally, don't give me praise about the book on the back cover. Give me the synopsis. I shouldn't have to open it to read it. Okay. So we have a strong instinct to belong to small groups defined by clear purpose and understanding. Tribes. This tribal connection has been largely lost in modern society, but regaining it may be the key to our psychological survival. And I'm so excited about this because my senior thesis class I had with Professor Ed Karshner at Robert Morris University in Pennsylvania, and it was one of my favorite classes because we got to delve into who we were as people. And so our senior thesis was to find a group that we were a part of and describe and talk about how the media represents us one way when that's not actually what we are. But honestly, I'm so excited to read this book. This book's also a little damaged. I think I might leave Barnes & Noble a review that some of my books are a little damaged because that's upsetting. But, anywho, what book is this? Oh! Okay. So, this is like a leather-bound book. So, this is The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and Other Stories. By the same author. All human beings are commingled out of good and evil. And I'm so excited, because, like, you hear about, like, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde all the time. Okay, so, it has Will o' the Mill, Markheim, Thrawn Jeanette, Olala, the Bottle Imp, the Isle of Voices, the Waif Woman, and the Body Snatcher. And I'm so excited. Okay, so this is called The Forgotten Book. Who knew a book could be so powerful or so dangerous? Literally anybody in the history of the world that knows anything about books. But, okay. Emma is used to things going her way. Also, it is by Mitchfield Glosser. I'm really sorry if I said that wrong. Okay, and it's also the author of the book Jumper. I'm really hoping that I didn't need to read the book Jumper first. Her father is a headmaster of her prestigious boarding school. Her friends take her advice as gospel, and she's convinced that a relationship with her longtime crush is on the horizon. Then Emma finds an old book in an abandoned library, and things really start going her way. Anything she writes in the book comes true. That will be exciting. I don't know why I got that one, but it will be exciting. So I also got The Rules of Magic by Alice Hoffman. She also wrote Practical Magic. So here's this thing. For the Owens family, love is a curse that began in the 1600s when Maria Owens was accused of witchery for loving the wrong man. Hundreds of years later, in 1960s New York City, at the cusp of an ever-changing world, Susanna Owens knows that her 3 children are dangerously unique. Difficult Franny, with skin as pale as milk and blood-red hair, shy and beautiful Jet, who can read other people's thoughts, and charismatic Vincent, who began looking for trouble on the day he could walk. From the start, Susanna sets down rules for her children. No walking in the moonlight, no wet shoes, no wearing black, no cats, no crows, no candles, no books about magic. And most importantly, never ever fall in love. But her children, being Owenses, never adhere to rules. Desperate to uncover who they really are, the rules of magic takes us on a dreamy, unforgettable journey, both thrilling and exquisite, real and fantastic, reminding us that the only remedy for being human is to be true to yourself. And this is the book that I am reading because it has a yellow cover. Oh, this is called The Drowning by J.P. Smith. It's called Every 7 Years, a Boy Disappears from Camp Wakilo. Who will be next? It doesn't take long for a little boy to disappear. Joey Proctor can't swim, but that doesn't stop camp counselor Alex Mason from leaving him out on a raft in the middle of the lake in a fit of rage. Alex only meant to scare the kid, teach him a lesson. He didn't mean to forget about him, but now Joey is gone and his body is never found. More than 20 years later, Alex is a success. The proof is there for anyone to see in the millions of dollars he makes, his lavish house, his beautiful wife and daughters, and no one knows what happened that summer at camp. At least, no one should know. But it looks like Joey Proctor may be back to get his revenge. Dun 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 dun! And this is my book by an author who uses initials. There we go. Okay, Girls of Paper and Fire. Also, this is the last book, guys. Natasha Ngan? Please let me know if you know how to say that. Alright, you ready? Also, I just love this cover. Absolutely. And I love, like, her eyes, and I love the colors on it. Okay. So this is the second book I own that's, like, has James Patterson's name on it. So this book is called Girls of Paper and Fire, and it is about this. In my land, we're known as paper girls, easily torn, existing only for others to use and discard. I'm about to read some shit about human trafficking. Is that what I'm about to read? Ugh. But there's something they've all forgotten about paper. It can light the world on fire and make it burn. Yes, girl! You fight! Let's see if I can get all of these books to sit on my lap. Alright. There we go. Oh, no. My book haul! Wow, I don't have the muscle for this. Ta-da! My book haul is gorgeous. I own so many books. Can you own too many books? I don't think so. My arms are getting tired. 13 books, $140-ish. I'm so excited to read these. Bye guys. Love you. Keep watching. Keep reading. Bye guys.